Welcome to another NASCAR Talk. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. You already know I'm back in the building. Today we're going to talk about the results of what happened at Iowa Speedway. Let's get it started with the winner. And I was saying this because he is the champ after all. The reigning, defending, undisputed NASCAR champion, Ryan Blaney secures his first win this season. I didn't think. I mean, knew he would be a contender to win, but the fact that he got it done after what happened a couple weeks ago in Gateway, finally he wins his first race this season. A couple things that happened throughout that race, I would say, what could go wrong, will go wrong. Kyle Busch, he something happened with the car, with the final, like I would say, the final portion of the race. Basically, they had to take it to the garage and just call it a day. But it's just another bad luck. What else can go wrong for this man? Like, it seems like he was frustrated at this point. I mean, it is not helping his playoff causes either that he might have to be in a must-win situation, especially right where he's at in the points. He's like, I would say right now he is 31 points to the good. Maybe he can make it on points, but as more likely the way it's looking, he's gonna have to win a race to get in. But yeah, Kyle Busch once again, the bad luck continues for this man. It's just like it's not even funny anymore. It's like he's just frustrated. Unfortunately, this happened to Kyle Larson also. Speaking about the other Kyle Larson was going on a three wide. Actually was in the middle of the three wide. Somehow Daniel Suarez got loose and they hit him, and then just basically took his car out, ended his day. He was managed to get it back on the track, but he was already 31 down, 31 laps down. So it kind of like ended his day. So now he's not even no longer the regular season points winner. It is Chase Elliott. He is number one right now as far as for the playoffs. Um, what else I could what else is going? Yeah, not some finishes there that I can mention. Um Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with a top five finish. He did the same thing that Ryan Blaney and Zoe Logano did. They pitted with on the last stage, the last pit stop with two tires, and the two tires basically helped Ryan Blaney with that perfect strategy by Jonathan Hassler, making sure obviously that they don't run out of fuel as well. I mean, I don't think that we're gonna run out of fuel, but after what happened a couple weeks ago, William Byron could have chased him down with four tires. He finished second, Chase Elliott third. Christopher Bell finishing in fourth. The solo Toyota and JGR driver to finish in the top 10. But it wasn't a great day for Toyota. Martin Truex Jr. finished top 15. He hasn't been doing good the last couple of weeks here. I mean, what happened that Sonoma is unlucky, obviously. Bubba peaked at 17, and then that's it. Everybody else is, below the 20s. Um, Justin Haley with a P13 finish, and wow, like he's just been up there like for top tens like throughout like I would say like a couple weeks now, or I would say a good chunk of month or two that he's been fighting for like the top 15 or better. Todd Kitteland with P12, like another driver too, like he's 29 points. Obviously, it's not have to be a must-win situation, but like the fact that he's just improving himself every single year, it's like it's showing that he's going to be ready to be leading that front row team next season as well. So like that's another good solid finish by him. Carson Hocevar P14. He's just getting better each week. Who else I want to give a shout out to? Braxton finishing 16. Okay, yeah. I mean, like I said, he hasn't been the greatest either the last few weeks. Honestly, like it could have come at a worse time for him if he started not racing good, because he was doing good before that whole SHR closing down, and that's kind of like killed his I would say his confidence booster. But yeah, that's unfortunate as well. Speaking of a little bit of rumors, actually gonna get ready to move on here. Justin Haley, as although he did say that he is staying with Rick Rare Racing, there is actually talks with him being linked with the Wood brothers. As far as that part, because as far as that part, that kind of like him being up there as far as for the Rivers for that seat, because the driver that was supposed to be going there now after what happened with JGR, Martin Truex Jr. retiring, Chase Briscoe now for sure is the leading candidate for the JGR seat for the number 19. Now it's like a strong reports. It's going to be announced within a couple of weeks that James Briscoe will be the driving next season for the number 19 team for JGR, which is a big loss for Ford, but a huge gain for JGR. I like me personally, I like it. They could have gone the other way. They could have gone with the drivers, obviously within the Toyota camp. Like Corey Hine, for an example, like I've been hearing that a lot about not Sheldon Creed, sorry, Chandler Smith, maybe, but honestly, like no, like as much as we want to say it, no, I think they have to think outside the box for them to get a top tier driver. They have like within already ready, Cup Series ready, so they have to go get Chase Briscoe, in my opinion. So that's one of the rumors. But that Justin Haley, going back to Justin Haley now, him going to the Wood Brothers would be actually a good thing. I wouldn't want him to see him leaving Rick Ware, but if he stays because you see something there, or he's just waiting for either Brad to retire or to get that RFK to get that third charter for him to go to RFK because obviously Rick Ware Racing is alliance with RFK. Obviously, it kind of makes sense, you know. And then obviously the Wood Brothers is aligned with Penske, so that's like I said, it's a whole little scatter. It's all within the Ford family, but still, like it's all like that's going on. So this weekend we got coming up. Let's move on. We got New Hampshire coming up. There's a couple of drivers that I like there. That is usually good at this track. I don't want to say his name, but I might have to put him there. Maybe Kyle Busch should be, doing something there. But I do think this week it's going to be Christopher Bell. I think Christopher Bell's going to sweep the weekend because he is racing the Xfinity Series this weekend. So this is me personally, just one of his playgrounds like to go to that can, he can actually be there. Truex is usually good here too. Um, I don't see that much of the Chevy camp this week, to be honest with you, to actually do something in this track. I can see also like a Joey Logano popping up there too. Like I said, it's gonna very be interesting. That's what I have a couple, like I said, a couple of them. And then for the Xfinity side, I have Christopher Bell. I think Christopher Bell is one of the top favorites to win this weekend in the New Hampshire in the Xfinity side for the same exact reason, because he is racing in New Hampshire as far as for that. Who else I think it could be up there too? Alex Bowman, I could throw it to the Xfinity side because he is racing this weekend in the number 17 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Um, who else I can see there? I mean, maybe like a Justin Allgaier. I can see like Cole Custer being up there too. There's a couple of names there, just going, scattering names that could actually do something. Just looking again, you got Carson Kvapil also too, because he is racing this weekend for that fifth junior motorsports car. So he's gonna be one of the drivers there too. And that's what I got for the Xfinity side. Let's go back a little bit more to the Cup Series. Like I said, I see a Kyle Busch, maybe. It's one of the oddballs. I mean, it could be one of the favorites, but it could be one of also like the what if. I don't want to say too much. What if it was more like what if he actually wins? Because the way it's been going this season, I think that confidence booster is not there. But maybe at New Hampshire, he can actually, win the race. What else I got there? I'm just looking at it real quick before. Yeah, he's just gonna be up out there, just throwing names out there. Kyle Busch, obviously Christopher Bell is good there, like I said. I could put Joey out there, I could put Martin Truex Jr. who's looking for that first win. And lastly, but not least, I can see like a Denny Hamlin, maybe too, because he hasn't been up to par the last few weeks too. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, just that's my predictions. I'm gonna close this out. We'll be back on Sunday for the post race analysis. And if I got anything crazy going on throughout the week, I'm gonna let y'all know. Anyways, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Peace.